Coronation Street reveals how shocking prison scenes will transform Debbie Webster. Coronation Street fan favorite Debbie Webster is heading behind bars next week after choosing to accept blame for the dramatic Corrie car crash to protect Carl, who is still unaware that she is his biological mother. Although upcoming episodes show Carl admitting to Debbie that he was the one driving the vehicle, she finally reveals the truth about their relationship and explains that this is the reason she is pleading guilty. Debbie believes her age and dementia diagnosis might help her avoid a custodial sentence. Sadly, her plan fails, and she is ultimately sent to prison. According to actress Sue Devaney, Debbie will find life inside extremely difficult. She's absolutely terrified. She's genuinely scared, Devaney explained. She's never experienced anything like this before. Everything familiar to her will be taken away. She added, Debbie's tough exterior will completely disappear. Dementia is already stripping her of control, and prison will take away what little she has left. The real question is how she manages to cope. Despite the emotional weight of the storyline, Devaney admitted she's enjoying portraying a more vulnerable, unguarded version of Debbie. It's brilliant, she said, noting that Debbie usually hides behind a polished appearance to conceal who she truly is. It's fascinating to play someone whose identity has always been built around image, how she looks, what she owns, who she's married to, she explained. When all of that is removed, it becomes a powerful exploration of who Debbie really is. Speaking further about Debbie's stripped-down prison appearance, Devaney revealed that a lot of thought has gone into the details. When I go into the dressing room, there's barely any makeup, she said. I just apply a bit of mascara and rough up my hair slightly. I use a very cheap lipstick because inmates can buy basic cosmetics, but it's nothing like the luxury brands Debbie would normally wear. She'll have a small, inexpensive lipstick and a cheap bottle of perfume. Devaney continued, I even avoid wearing my own perfume during prison scenes. Her false nails are gone, too. No nails at all. Coronation Street's Melanie Hill dismisses return rumors amid intense casualty storyline. Former Coronation Street actress Melanie Hill has ruled out the idea of reprising her role as Kathy Matthews, putting an end to speculation about a possible return to Weatherfield. Kathy first appeared on the ITV soap in 2015, initially striking up a friendship with Roy Cropper that later turned romantic. During her stint on the show, Kathy was involved in a number of major plots, including her battle with hoarding, the shock discovery that her late husband had an affair with her sister, and ultimately canceling her wedding to Roy. After 7 years living on the cobbles, Kathy became dissatisfied with her quiet routine alongside partner Brian Packham and chose to start afresh elsewhere. Her exit scenes showed her saying emotional goodbyes before leaving for a new chapter of life in Charlton. Despite the character not being killed off, Hill appeared unconvinced about returning when she featured on Lorraine on Friday, 30th of January. Host Lorraine Kelly noted that the door remained open for a comeback, but Hill quickly played it down. I think my final moment was leaving in a taxi to Charlton, Hill said. I'm very happy where I am on Casualty. Hill joined the BBC medical drama in 2023, taking on the role of clinical nurse manager Siobhan Mackenzie. From her arrival at Holy City's emergency department, Siobhan proved herself to be a tough but compassionate authority figure who brought discipline and structure to the team. More recent episodes have placed Hill at the heart of an especially dark and distressing storyline with Siobhan being attacked and sexually assaulted while walking home late at night. Hill explained that the plot tackles an issue that deserves attention. Terrible things happen to people of every age, to both men and women, she said. Exploring the aftermath through an older character is something I feel really matters. She went on to stress that the storyline avoids sensationalism. It happens very suddenly, Hill added. What we focus on are the medical consequences and recovery that follow. As a medical drama, that's the story we want to tell. Heartbreak unfolds as Coronation Street's Roy is violently confronted in ITVX episode. Much-loved Coronation Street character Roy Cropper was left shaken in disturbing scenes released on ITVX today after becoming the victim of a sudden and unexpected assault. Gentle cafe owner Roy is known throughout Weatherfield for his kindness and quiet nature. So viewers were stunned when a complete stranger entered the cafe and the encounter quickly turned sinister. The unknown man arrived carrying a bouquet of flowers, creating an initial sense of confusion before the situation escalated dramatically. Without warning, he marched straight up to Roy, revealed that the flowers had been sent to his wife, and then struck Roy across the face. In recent weeks, Roy's storyline has focused on a growing connection with pen pal Alice, who first contacted him to express gratitude for the support he had shown her son while he was in prison. What began as a thoughtful exchange of letters soon developed into regular text conversations, and it became increasingly clear that Roy was forming an emotional attachment to her. Unbeknownst to Roy, Alice had failed to disclose a crucial detail about her personal life. She was already married. After discovering the messages between Roy and Alice, as well as the flowers Roy had recently sent, Alice's furious husband, Mal, decided to take matters into his own hands and confront Roy face to face. Thankfully, Roy was not left alone during the ordeal, as several friends and locals quickly stepped in to protect him and speak up on his behalf. They firmly supported Roy when he insisted that he would never knowingly pursue a relationship with a married woman, emphasizing his strong moral values and integrity. Roy explained that he and Alice had arranged to meet the week before, but their plans had fallen through at the last minute, prompting him to send the flowers as a sincere apology. Mary Taylor reassured Mal that Roy was a true gentleman, while Nina Lucas backed up her claims, reinforcing Roy's honesty and good character. Faced with their united support, Mal slowly began to realize that Roy had been telling the truth all along and that Alice had deliberately kept her marriage a secret from him. Overcome with emotion, Mal spoke of the pain he felt, revealing that he and Alice had been married for 31 years and shared 3 children together. He then apologized to Roy for the violent outburst. However, Mal's story did not end there, as he later stormed out, clearly struggling to process the collapse of his trust and marriage. Still reeling, he went off to drown his sorrows, and viewers soon saw him make a reckless decision that led a well-known Weatherfield resident dangerously astray. The episode closed on a tense note, leaving fans eager to discover the full consequences of Mal's actions and the chaos they may cause. Now that Roy has learned the painful truth about Alice, his future is uncertain. Will he find the strength to continue searching for love? Or has this heartbreaking experience closed his heart for good? Coronation Street airs on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 8 o'clock p.m. on ITV1 and streams on ITVX.